I think we'll be lowering the difficulty back down to Explorer. It's because that's kind of my playstyle. It's just... I prefer the role-playing aspect to having particularly difficult combat. Also, in general, things will be faster and much more smooth, so we can get on to the next game. The challenge is figuring out how efficiently we can get through each combat. There we go.
That's far enough.
Now let's do the Professor X thing.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
Little from the field. What news inside?
General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
In her name.
Praise the Absolute.
I can't do the salute. It doesn't let me. I don't know if there's a particular salute that we do.
Not to diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end, wasn't it?
The obstacles ahead of us promise to be higher still, which will make the pleasure of overcoming them all the more potent.
I object!
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Who's Flo? I mean, I may have heard of her, I don't know. But we could actually run into Flo in person, which is a little weird.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
But we don't do every single Cambion in person in Avernus, just a lot of them. What do you think she wants of you?
Nothing would surprise me. Maybe she wants to live up to her name and wrap a cord around my neck. Or maybe she just wants to say hello. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
I don't think I've ever used them in any playthrough, which is interesting. What do you want soul coins for?
I'll explain later. Away from prying ears. But trust me, you'll be into it.
I already know what soul coins are. Let's have the soul coins then.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not?
Fine, get on with it then.
First coin's got the soul of a woman named Makaria. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Makaria. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
I suppose we put the best soul better use than Tiamat with him.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
That's absolutely vile. Unsurprising of Zariel, but vile all the same.
Karlach's the one said to consume his soul, I hear. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ongir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins out of the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Excuse me, I want to look up if... Ferranta? Okay. Let me see your wares. Oh, great.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
How does it compare to? An additional spell slot, and can cast aid, although. Hand equipment right here. Okay, well. Okay, I thought I could. Apparently not. This will be all we want.
Better hope you can handle what I've got.
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
Not Gale. Gale, good.
This is the seat of the Absolute's power. Whatever the heart is, it's connected to this place somehow. I must find out.
I should go talk to Kara who intended to talk about that.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid it's going to overload your engine?
Nah, it'll be fine.
You've got a coin slot in your heart, or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. And the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us.
And this was funny when it was just goblins branding arses, but you lot mean business, eh? A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Have anything to trade? Interesting. It's a little bit better in terms of armor class, but it's only rare, not very rare. Also increases their constitution, which is quite valuable. I think that'll be it.
An honor, true soul.
That bugbear keeps looking over. I'll feed him his own loincloth.
These are our allies, Erna. I'll handle the diplomacy. You just keep looking pretty.
Hearing things. Maybe we ought to send you back to the war camp. I wouldn't have if not for the lantern there. To think the absolute grace is such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, we're going to
I was a farrier in Dissarin Valley. And the dreams came.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
How
Your
delicious.
family will answer. Eventually.
don't have anything new for him. Oh yes, we're going to equip
What's
the
cooking?
new axe.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
All to Ben Bisty is here.
I never learned the words.
Did
We are to the conclusion of our efforts.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers.
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's Chosen for your failure.
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Only the wisdom. Wow. You have a lot of inspiration. There we go.
Zarel's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes, it's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General, not me.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
And the goblins, General?
You, true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
We did as we were told. We're loyal to the Absolute. Tell him!
Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
They're faithful soldiers. Faithful enough. You should set them free.
Thank you. It's good to be appreciated.
Faith without action is anemic, sickly, in a word, useless. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I think you just made him angry.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
Thank you, I'm going to enjoy this.
Do. Have fun. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do anything drastic, are ya? We've been nothing but loyal.
God, release them.
Praise the Absolute, and praise you, true soul.
Oh, you exhaust me. Compassion is not a virtue.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Follow the trail of blood.
Karlach, I know I say this every day, but I'm so glad you're here.
It is disciple. Me too.
And seeing you've got someone to care about now after 10 bloody years, what would you say? Good for you, mate.
Remember your place, child.
Exactly so.
I'm a tad surprised you change into more comfortable garb at Camp Lozelle. You strike me as a sleeps in her armor type.
It would cause too much noise during my nighttime exertions. I do not wish to alert foes of our location.
Nighttime exertions? Oh, I see. Well, considerate of you, I suppose.
You'll find it all the harder once we're off on the march.
If you think I'm walking all the way
Oh yes. Follow the blood trail. I'm not going to make the kind of joke that I am thinking about.
You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the Absolute's light.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
Minthara's mind connects with yours. Not strong as you remember it, but fractured, disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again.
What exactly are you doing to her?
We are erasing her.
Stand aside, I'm taking charge here. How hard do we get up to? Not bad.
Yes, your authority is great.
Yes,
We can
my
learn,
authority.
watching you break what little remains of her mind.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Hide. Submit. Embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Good. Now we do have all these bonuses here, so let's go and go ahead and save. We have plenty of inspiration, but best to be safe. Yes, best to be safe. I already got inspiration from my earlier action, so... There we go. Dirty 20.
Navigating the storm, you reach the nexus of her mind. It is a wound, bleeding raw emotion and shattered memories. But she senses your arrival.
So it is you who will end me. Make it swift, then. Anything to silence that thing. That voice.
I have a plan. Fake obedience. The guards will leave them without raising the alarm.
I would prefer to make these bastards bleed. But I trust that you speak from caution rather than cowardice. I will put my faith in you and pretend to be their slave.
Her mind fills with warmth, and she gently releases you.
Is it done? I did not feel her mind break.
Because I reshaped her. If it is breaking you desire, I can snap you like a twig.
No. My sister only meant to compliment your delicate work.
Indeed. Seems I have a bit to learn yet. We ought to return to our posts, sister. There'll be plenty more prisoners to practice on.
An ill thing to let an enemy show their back and live.
You brought your revenge once, literally.
Prudent. Let us go, then. I will be your mute and faithful slave. For now.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
Minthara has been released, and that frees up a cell for people like you who challenge their betters. We're getting our mileage out of this thaumaturgy.
You avoided a fight this time, but bullying your way out of Moonrise is a risky proposition.
We must leave quickly. I cannot hold my fury for long.
You're keen.
Draw my weapon and
Don't
gut
get
every
carried
last
away.
one of these cultists.
Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
I know better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the
There we go.
sting of my blade.
I feel like Deal with them, or I will.
We heard she'd been escorted from her cell. Not that she could leave the tower.
The General ordered that she be repurposed, not freed.
She goes where I take her. Get out of my way. Yep. Seems about right.
Apologies, Trousseau. Perhaps I misunderstood the General's orders.
For the Absolute.
I can bully her out of here all I want.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Everyone approves. Okay. Now we can go back. Get more inspiration to restore the ones that we lost and get a massive slowdown from the number of NPCs that are around us. Save the game.
Those who bring it into being. General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself.
It won't get far. Let the curse take them and save us the job of cleaning up their innards. could succeed. Should, being the operative word. Yes, it does. With points
Very
to spare.
pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Duldian.
You took pity on one of Shah's sorry little followers. Or was it genuine affection? Let's take a closer look. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Perhaps you could show me some of the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh. How lovely.
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home.
When you said you lost contact, what exactly do you mean?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
What exactly was this relic he was sent out to achieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Talking this relic seems to make you anxious. Why is that? I might as well give herself advantage.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
If the relic is vital to Kithrick's plan, you should be giving me more support.
Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster. Tell him he's to share my secret stash with you.
What if Balthazar's dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Understood. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
I'm gonna need me some privacy. Wrong button.
Should be easy. I never cared for spyglasses. Watching things from afar is hardly fun. What's that?
There's some sort of container we're supposed to put into. There we go. I think we're going to need to utilize a keyboard and mouse because of this mess. Okay, yes, we're going to click on it again because apparently that just exits our interface. There we go.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
We can use it against Thorn, perhaps.
First we need to find it. Something that valuable won't be sitting on a shelf somewhere.
A seat that has seen many occupants, none of their own volition, and none in comfort.
Now, I prefer my torture chairs to be very comfortable. Yoink. Picking for the viscera. Ooh, a blood bank bottle. Bottle tentacles, very nice, I guess.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too, and considers the vision.
Tissue markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense of... No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Who's Orpheus?
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
We'll bear it just fine. Tough girl. Woman. Channel on TV. Tell me what it is.
Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 3. The histories tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon of Felaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from Vlaakith's tyranny. Praise be to Mother Gith, Queen of the One Sky. Praise be to your son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more.
So you say, but if the story is true, and this prince returns.
You speak like Kithrak Voss. You accuse Vlaakith of the unthinkable. As unthinkable as the greatest living knight turning on his queen. Well, enough conjecture. I did what you asked, so let's be done with it.
I should go.
Don't touch me.
Damn sensors.
Let's crack it open.
A hero at heart.
Amigos animados.
We've got that on ourselves. Okay, I guess we can only do that ourselves. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh, we had. Oh, we need the essence of acorn truffle. Okay. I thought we had a ton of acorn truffles. Yeah, I swear we had acorn truffle, like, out the wazoo. Yeah, 17 acorn truffles. How do we? Wrong. Let me guess. Yeah, so we had to friggin'. Okay, we have to. Okay. We just extract it from all of them. Interesting. We could experiment here. Oh, even here it's... All right then. Anyway. No reason why we're doing that.
Keep your distance, darling. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Might as well add guidance. Really? I mean, we have 40 fuse tools. So You might as well use inspiration.
Can't give up now.
Hopefully this won't be one of the things that is random. Which one of us gets to talk of it? Hello, hello. Nice doggy.
Stand, soldier. These are the General's private quarters. Wait. Something in your scent is familiar.
Down, lapdog, a true soul walks where they please. I'm situational already, so I don't need the... We just could pretend we're using thaumaturgy here.
Walk carefully then, or I will learn exactly what true soul tastes like. What's that?
Elder Brain Domination. Spoiled. Lord Gortash is blown to a stubborn elephant elder brain and make our marionette under the control of the Crown of Castles has proceeded almost without flaw, powering the slight delay while our mollusk allies sorted out their leadership conflict. The weak point surely must be the sharing of the netherstones. It was necessary to secure my engagement and that of the murder cult, but eventually it started to fracture our fragile alliance. Clearly, all three netherstones must be controlled by a single leader, me by preference, but not until after all the stakeholders have made their essential contribution. Gortash fears that energized by the dark energies of the Crown, the brain we now call the Absolute will eventually metamorphose into something new and more difficult to control. He's right, we need to invest the power of another stone in a single wielder is urgent. Even more so in that in the Gortash at least must be thinking the same way.
With pleasure.
My darling husband, I know my time is drawing near. I don't want to leave you, I don't want to leave our little girl, but I'm not writing to lament our lot. It's ours and no others. Though the city of Birchwood is dark, I know Our Lady's light will find me even there. I will see her shining spires that walk the silver gardens we both dreamt of. I go to my reward and leave quite a task for you to you, yet my heart. Luna's light shines bright in our little one, but she will need a guide to keep her on her path. I've no doubt that she will keep you on yours. It is the same path, Our Lady's path, and one day I know it will bring you both back to me. Only not too soon, I hope. I won't say goodbye. There is no loss, only temporary separation. How I love you, forever, Melodia.
Wow, that's almost beautiful. Imagine what she'd think if she saw him now.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
The RA3. I checked them. The text has been scoured away by time, and what remains appears to be some form of ritual incantation. Your white ribs like the pillars of your bleached gold dome take on the priceless final form, cathedral wrought of blessed bone.
Ketherick's been studying something called the Apostle. But of which god?
Careful, I bite. Easy.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Ooh, treasure! Must have treasure. Cut to our legs dangling out. Free-range style. Gale. No. Bad Gale. Oh, what? When you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls, and your cousin to picture myself an enormous, opaque, a silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow deep within myself that no harm could ever befall you, because I would not let it. Though the healers say I must pass into the city of judgment soon, I know this, darling daughter. I'm always around you. I'm always with you, and the Moon Maiden will never allow you to bear a burden you cannot carry. I love you forever, a love that has no death, Ma. Mama, I just killed a man.
Melodia Thorm, loving mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
Oh. Darrell's personal reminder. Babathar said neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to the high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins. 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 What you gonna do about those hobgoblins? They're over here. They're over there. Gosh darn, hobgoblins are everywhere.
To think the absolute grace is such a creature.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
If you have coin, then show it.
Zarel said you're to share her private stash with me.
Took a liking to you, did she? Watch yourself. She breaks her toys once she's done with them.
Ignorance breeds madness.
We're going for. Why is it showing me what?
What's the story?
What am I to do?
No, we'll just leave it there.
Get moving, will you?
My faith will guide me.
To stand this close to her power. I never thought I'd make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern. To think the
It might help if I should say it, I don't know.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those we once called monsters.
Keep a blade close.
Where do you hail from, brother?
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. And the dreams came.
My brother had the dreams too. Same as
On
me.
my mind. And
I
well,
wouldn't admit it.
in it, the Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
Just like
We need to be extra careful down here, because apparently this might be a place where we could accidentally break our oath.
You ought to be kinder to the prisoners, I mean.
It's Roland. He's probably holed up somewhere, planning to burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Let me guess. The Absolute is the only... Your conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for Disciple Balthazar's attention only.
What was the prisoner's going to do? Talk me to death?
Your reasoning is hard to argue with. You're free to speak to the prisoners.
You want to help? The gnomes couple cells down are up to something, and we're in.
What are they planning?
I can't read bloody minds. Go on, before someone sees.
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us, exactly?
Here to help you escape.
Huh. And why would you be so inclined?
My earth beats me so. I infiltrated this place just to undermine the Absolute. Give me a moment here. Okay.
The Absolute thinks she's got you by the scruff of the neck. But it's the other way around, isn't it? I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wilburn.
Makaria, pleasure to meet you.
We've got a plan. For us and the tieflings both. But we're scuppered.
3 gnomes on an empty stomach, sorry.
We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours. But anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdor, make sure a guard doesn't see you. Or we're both done for.
The stone. I feel it. Hollow behind the back wall, and beyond... water.
I'd bet my last copper there's a pier nearby.
This could be our chance, sir.
Just like old times.
Have you slept at all?
Have you?
Fair point.
Okay. Well, this is nice. How am I supposed to keep track of anything going on? Okay, why can't I? I'm just trying to switch to, there we go. Keyboard and mouse about using the mouse.
Roland better be alright.
It's Roland. He's probably holed up somewhere planning to
Unless this
Okay.
evil can get us out of here, I don't want to hear about it.
Time to strike. Come on. Can't stay idle.
Another scrying eye somewhere, and I can't quite see where.
I'll get us out of here, even if I need to kill every bastard in this hell's pit.
Oh. Got there.
Not now. Never.
Seems like the best way.
It's only a matter of time till we're served up to the necromancer on a platter.
We'll get you to Baldur's Gate, sir. I swear it.
Damn straight. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand gnomes must succeed.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
Oh.
Gerdo, help me. Just...
Okay.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
We got a great club. Apparently that's only thing we have in here that's acceptable. We will. All right.
Gerdo, help me. Just bring them. Or we're all very, very dead.
Stone. I feel it.
Oh, great
Hollow
club.
behind the back wall, and
Okay. So great club will work, but we can't give it to him because he doesn't have enough money?
This could be our chance, sir.
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
There we go.
Gerdo, help me. Just bring them.
What?
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
How to give it to him without... I think we can barter?
Gerdo, help me.
Oh, go to hell!
Your feet fly fast, my friend. Any luck with those tools?
I need to see if we could, if it's any easier with the keyboard and mouse interface to just freaking give it to him. Yes, we're donating the items. That is an entire point.
Good work. We're gonna wait until it's quiet and then bust out the back wall. We'll grab the tieflings along the way. We'll need them if it comes to a fight. You, however, are the clincher. Once we move, keep the patrols busy. If the bastards spot us, all of bloody Moonrise will come down on us.
Right, let's do this.
Once it's quiet. Until then, be ready.
I'll get us out of here, Cal. Even if I need to kill every bastard.
I don't know what happens if we can't follow them. Okay. Okay, that's not where we're going. Don't mind us. I think we might need to pass through the Warden's chambers. Or maybe not. Ha! Everyone here?
Let's get on with it.
Hey ho.
Blackets will be done.
Roll call, Gale. Thorian. Will.
Sharp as ever.
Best get going.
Yep. Going to the Red Hell of Death.
What the hell is this place?
Patched up, pushing on.
Hadn't been down here before, so... It's not what I remember.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Just take some pork sausage from the viscera. You clean it, but it'll be perfectly safe to eat.
Look, there's something on the other side. No way through from here, though.
Something's alive down here. I'm not sure I want to meet it.
There we go.
Yes, here.
What are we fighting now? Oh, hook horrors. Lovely.
This is gonna feel good. No surrender.
Oh, no more. I might as well rage. If we get this time.
I won't give in.
I speak, they burn. With haste.
Is the other hook hole? Oh, it's over there. Fireball!
I will ascend. In my best interest. Infinium Fiat!
Really? Really? All of that, and we still have to... No. What?
The stink of that place might never wash out.
That might be worth a look.
I need to go back down there so we can check that thing we couldn't dig through. Oubliette. Figure out where it is.
What are you thinking about?
So you had a friend in Inverness. You never said.
You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends.
She gave you a note. What did it say?
Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious.
You have real friends now, me for one.
Thank the gods. And I do, every day.
With benefits even. Well, future benefits anyway. That's uncurrent, actually. Whatever. Of course they left without us. Arseholes.
This place gives me the creeps.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way. Yeah?
Oh, you're all right.
What's that?
Okay, they're not here. What the heck are they then? Are they upstairs already? We missed the entire cutscene.
I need a hug.
No, you need a bath. Perhaps we should dunk you in the Chiontha. You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
Well, it's wonderful to see you two back together.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why?
Well, it's the right thing to do.
How lucky we are to have met you. I believe you're the noblest person I've ever known.
Hey.
You are. And we'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do. So, shall we go for a walk?
Anywhere, my love. I go where you go.
Got to have a plan first. Got to trust Jaheira to come up with one.
I don't.
I do.
Well, that's why we're still standing around.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
Excuse me, I need to switch interfaces. What's got an arrow dragon saying? That's still sell out as well where we're gone. There'll be a bit of RNG involved. Okay, that's probably still better than this one.
Take care now.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
Wrong direction.
Guys. It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone. Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
Ketheric's lackeys found me already. Blast it all! You need to deal with him.
Ketheric's forces are infiltrating this place. You've got to take the fight to them.
The towers were here. Soot, sulfur, limestone, dusted all over. Signature.
Someone else.
I'll celebrate when Keth
Who? No one there. No one but us.
There's always a first time.
You'll come back. I know.
Wrong strain. Huh. Talk to Wilburn. Well, we did, and he won't speak of us, so... There.
Go already. But we don't even know the way to Moonrise. That's why we should...
You did well to help those people escape Ketheric. Every soul saved is a blessing, and you're raining them upon us.
I saw him in Moonrise Towers. He's presiding over a trial.
Almost laughable that he sees himself fit to judge anyone. Did you learn anything about how we might defeat him?
And if you're going to sell some of them vulnerability, I'd rather call the Night Song.
That's incredible news. I won't ask for the specifics as to how you uncovered that, but I'm grateful you've done whatever it takes. I can't believe there's an end in sight. Thank you.
A few questions.
Go on then.
Okay, our questions we've already asked. I should go.
Drider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
Same way I always do it. I was a Moonrise and just happened to run into her.
Don't play coy. You could have left us behind, but you didn't. You should have seen her. She was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see... well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
I'll celebrate.
Potion shrub.
Not before.
I'm still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Why are you smiling at me?
Cheer.
Well, it's all of us, okay.
One of us stays here, while the other looks for Roland.
No, we're not separating again. Not even for Roland.
Then we have to do as Roland says, and sit tight.
I don't know, guys.
Come back.
It's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone. Even if she did, it doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
Roland said sit tight, but what's taking so long? I hope he's all right.
There's another tiefling I needed to find. I don't want to interact with the bucket
Of course Roland went looking for us. If you see him, send his ass back here, and fast.
Why don't we ask Jahira?
Maybe we should ask someone else.
Someone's been skimming our supplies.
Who?
Is anyone keeping an eye on those children
No
from
one
Elder
but
Elm?
us. Anything happen?
Maybe not, Mom.
Every moment Ketherick lives is another I am away from Baldur's Gate. I need to return, and soon.
We'll have a little house, maybe a garden.
Every moment Ketherick lives is another.
Yeah, that's weird.
Jahira wants to know about the supplies. Will we make it home?
Nowhere's safe from this damned absolute. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
See what you have. We the one selling it was a dragon staying. Wrong train, I get. Those arrows are okay. Apparently, they just whatever.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
dead nor undead, neither alive nor unliving.
I don't get it.
Thou wilt.
I swear you've grown since I last saw you.
Fire?
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
You're strong. You'll recover.
Strength will not save us from an enemy that can dominate our will. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
You'll join me in this battle, then?
Not only this battle, but all that come after. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
You're a victim of the cult, of course I'll protect you.
The Prism will protect me. You will fight alongside me and help me to get my vengeance. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the Prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
See, we'll venture forth together come morning.
Excellent. Let us teach the cult to fear us. I do not require sleep, but I shall use the solitude of the night to plan for the fights to come.
He's actually the party now. Okay, well, he's growing and growing and growing. Oh, well. Nice form. Where did you learn to dance like that?
I've attended my share of fancy balls and masquerades. A few elegant moves can turn all the right heads. Figured it was time to brush up on my skills. I wouldn't want to fail my new partner.
New partner? Who would that be?
As luck would have it, she just arrived. May I have this dance?
This one goes strength, strength, but after all strength. Because you need extra he'll try and strength. But no, I don't think we need that much.
Bravo! Bravo!
All that! This is a little hop. It wasn't hard, you just make it look hard.
Indeed. Well, let's see how you fare with a more intimate style.
Okay, this is something I've been considering again. With playful, given that we have a multi-romance mod going on. I'm not sure whether to roleplay the particular conversation. Maybe after the cutscene.
So much shadow around us. To think I almost missed the light. Well, it's getting late. We can't face the morrow if we don't bid farewell to the now. I've drunk wines from Daggerford to Cormyr, but I've never known a taste as rich as yours. Gods damn it! You almost make me forget myself. But I still keep faith in the old tales of love. The once upon a times and the happily ever afters. I'd like to do this the proper way. The way of the old romances sung by the bards. Till next time. Good night. And dream sweetly.
Oh, yes, a few more things. Okay. Off to Kadokkalak.
Can I touch your face?
No.
You're no fun.
Gale and Thara.
There is no before.
So you've always been a bone man?
In a sense.
That's Karnak.
I never met a skeleton before.
That's a Starian, okay.
You know.
We can pretend we're talking to Will.
I don't get it.
Is he with Gale and Thara on that side of the camp, but I just didn't see him.
Can I touch your face?
There are 3 spots here. Oh, there he is.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Yes, I just want to. Let's talk about that.
My favorite subject.
Yes, okay. So, I just want to lay some ground rules here. You see, the thing is, I am. I should have said this last night, sorry. I was a bit swept up in the moment. You see, I am bi-romantic, I suppose might be the term. But also, in the other sense, I am what you might call lesbian. So, our relationship, our intimacy cannot is strictly above the waistline, if so to speak. If you're comfortable with that, then we may proceed in this relationship. Also, what's the matter you?
Ah, how to answer a question with so many layers as that? You are the red of the sunrise, the yellow of high noon, and the orange of sundown. If you were a song, I'd never stop singing. If you were a psalm,
are you describing
I'd
my
never
hair?
stop praying.
Okay.
You make a damn fun dance partner too.
On to other topics.
Surely.
I should go.
Awaiting orders.
A fellow paladin. Apparently she's the paladin of Seluna now. I think it may have just defaulted to that. I could respect her in something else.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Did you change my
As
class?
thou desire.
If you just change her class, rather, since I'm speaking as. You can make an autopicker. That could be fun. I was glad I kind of messed around with the artificer. Maybe I should have him do some dope monk shit.
I never met a skeleton before. Are you know, dead?
I am not a skeleton. I am neither dead, undead, neither alive.
I'm surprised I never saw you lurking in the shadows at any Baldurian balls, Astarion.
This place
Yeah.
isn't much.
The city's elite was not my target audience, alas.
I missed you so much.
People ask questions when members of the nobility disappear, and the last thing Cazador wanted was people asking questions.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
Was it the other? There we go. There's the uninhibited Kashigo. Is it actually going to her, or oh, it is. Cool.
Take care now.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
This place isn't much, but it's home. Now I'm here with you.
How's the barricade coming along?
I missed you.
This place gives me the creeps.
Up official with light armor.
It ain't pretty,
alleyways
but it can take a
gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah? It'll need to.
Heapside narrows at night.
Cleric's magic won't hold out the
Two
darkness
steps in,
forever.
and you're likely to become some dagger's new sheath.
Ain't my neck of the woods.
Count your lucky stars.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let me go level up. Oh, in Clara once we come back.
Don't worry. We'll just sail all the way down the Chionthar to Baldur's Gate.
Although,
You better, or I'm a dead man walking.
Aren't we all?
Not as long as we can put
See.
up a fight, we're not.
Good man.
if we can interrupt,
Maybe we should ask someone else.
interact with Uberin.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
Every moment Ketherick lives is another.
Nope, okay.
We just
Wait, we missed something. Hope that Trousseau comes through.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight.
There's a bunch of things you can do. Me, which will take a few seconds of your time and a single click, which is liking, subscribing, following, etc., etc. There's a Patreon, which you might have to dig for, and of course, contribute monetarily should you so wish. But of course, all of this is completely up to you. And regardless, I thank you very much for watching. Until next time, toodaloo!